r/ask Reddit. What's a little gamble you take every day that could go terribly wrong? Closing my eyes for a second without an alarm. This isn't you falling asleep. It's inexplicable time travel. I went from 6:30 AM to my second disciplinary meeting in that 1 second. One blink and it was 12:14. My boss just doesn't get it. This is almost always guaranteed to fail for me. I sleep too hard. I wake up hard. Taking 5 minutes more in bed rather than leaving myself enough time to take a shit. Then I play chicken with my a-hole on the way to work. You haven't lived until you've been stuck in traffic using all your strength clenching your a-hole in a desperate attempt to keep liquid shit in. Then finally saying duck it. Driving along the emergency lane until you get to a road where you pull into a vacant field. Pull your pants down and end up half shitting on the back of your pants. Then using an old sweater, the one you wore in your high school graduation picture, to wipe it off your jeans as best you could before driving home to clean up. Ibs is a beach. LOL, look at this guy doesn't carry a shit bucket with him. Kidding. Sorry man. I have it too. Driving to work. See crashes on the highway every other day. I'm honestly surprised I haven't been involved in accident yet after all these years, but I know the chance is still there. Can't wait till every vehicle can drive itself. So many lives will be saved as well as congestion pretty much disappearing. Every traffic jam caused by an accident I use the mantra, none of these people got out of bed this morning and thought, let's have an accident. They all just happened. Be it from speeding, no turn signals, or being half asleep in frog pajamas. Doesn't matter. And being on their phone. Seriously, it is the biggest driving issue we have today that is not considered serious. We take DWI and drugs seriously, but these people will try and send a quick text while on the freeway in rush hour. Quite similar. Speeding on the way to work. Best case, nothing happens. Little worse. Speeding ticket. Even worse. Having your driver's license revoked. Worst case, you didn't tell her you loved her when you woke up with a bad mood and left for work and you never will again. Nah, worst case is he didn't tell her he loved her when he woke up with a bad mood and she left for work and he never will again because you killed her in an accident. And then you live as a vegetable, unable to move or talk, and you're stuck with your thoughts forever. Clicking on NSFW posts during work. There's a setting to hide NSFW posts that's only per browser, so you can turn it on your work computer and still view them on your personal computer when you're home without having to keep toggling that setting. Driving to work on my old CD70 bike in Karachi, Pakistan. Based upon my current round of pandemic legacy, driving to work is the least of your problems in Karachi. No spoilers, but let's just say my PL Season 1 Karachi is not a fun place, unless you're stray packs of dogs or mutant dandelions. Doing a running slide into the kitchen every time I enter it, bound to end up on my ass soon. There is a 30% chance that you are a puppy. 70% chance he's risky business. 100% chance he's having a better time entering the kitchen than all of us. 50% luck, 20% skill. 15% chance he'll have a really big spill. Getting up really late and only having 20 minutes to get ready in the morning. If I don't make it, I'm late, but those few extra minutes are definitely worth it. OMG yes. If you're a dude with short hair, you can take a super quick shower and go. But then you have to pray there's no slow drivers in your way, the roads are clear, no snow, etc. Well, I take the train, so no trouble there. I dunno man. My life drastically improved when I started waking up an extra hour early. I don't do much with it, just take a shit, shower, and browse Reddit. But having an hour for my body to adjust from duck you I'm sleeping to hey I'm actually awake is really nice. I don't even need caffeine anymore. Sometime illegally download something on the internet. Well, not me, but a friend of mine. I mean, it's okay, you can tell me I'm definitely not a cop. But all other Redditors are. I live in Canada where the worst that can happen is your ISP forwards you an email from Brazza saying we know you downloaded Big Booty Beaches 9. PLS stop. Which isn't nearly as bad, but now Peggy who works at reception knows that you like thick, and that thought was enough to make me stop storing porn on my hard drives for a rainy day like some kind of masturbation obsessed squirrel. I didn't take brushing or flossing seriously and now a bunch of my teeth are in pretty bad shape. Should probably do that. My dentist was upset with me at my last visit. They're always upset. Who has perfect teeth? Dentists? My last dentist had horrible breath and yellow teeth. I'm pretty sure the dude gargles with shit. Not eating enough fruits and vegetables. Get off the internet, mom. Dude, you've probably got a lot of weird problems that you don't even realize you've got because you've grown so used to them that it's become the new normal in your head. Seriously, spend a couple of days just making meals that check off all the major food groups and subgroups and you'll probably feel like you've been given a whole new body and mind. That happened to me once. The process of nutrient deficiency is so gradual that you don't notice it, and when I finally got relief it was like taking off a filthy pair of socks that I'd been wearing all day out in the sun. Give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. Trusting a fart. I farted while reading this. Telling my pets, "I'll be right back." I've seen horror movies. Talking to pets is the first sign of becoming a serial killer. Reddit. Some people can't seem to tell I was making a joke. You guys do you. Reddit. Sometimes after I tell my dogs that I'll be right back, I worry that I'll get into some accident and die and never see them again. And my last words will have been a lie. I should be back soon. There. Not a lie. Not putting some toilet paper in the toilet before taking a poop. Poseidon's kiss. Waste of paper. Keep a whisk by the toilet and gently beat the water and ease your poop into the bowl, much like adding dry ingredients into an egg mixture. The duck. Snooze button. I play the no snooze but I'll totally get up in 5 minutes gamble. I rarely win. Thinking there is always another day. There's always later, right? BoJack Horseman. This line from that show really hits me. I scoff at the character for thinking that, yet this is exactly what I do. All the freaking time. Definitely tired driving. I work 2 jobs, one of which keeps me on the road most of the day. I often go for days only getting 2-3 hour naps in between shifts. And there are definitely times when I'm all over the road because I can barely keep my eyes open. For example, as I write this it's 4:55 am. I just got off from my last job and I have to be up at 7 am for the next one. It sucks and it's killing me, but I'm sort of trapped in this situation. It's driving me insane, and I'm even starting to have health problems that I think could be related. But, as Charlie from Always Sunny put it, what am I? Some kind of millionaire that goes to doctors? Reading this, I'm more concerned about the people you may hurt or kill that didn't make this gamble. When I'm cleaning up my dong after jacking it, my dad could barge in at any second. He could barge in any second while you're jacking it anyway. Microdosing. So far mostly so good, but an uneven dose can result offset my morning. I don't wear underwear anymore. Going to work. It's not inherently dangerous, but one day I'm not going to move fast enough and get badly burned from a latte hitting me in the face. Catching the bus to work. Today it did not show up. Leaving my 2yo to play in her room unsupervised. Room is as kid friendly as it can be. It's never longer than 10 minutes. But, hell, I'm always on the edge when she's alone. Kids do stupid things, and it usually takes only split of a second. Left my 5-year-old alone in the playroom for literally 3 minutes. Next thing I hear is a huge crash. He decided to throw his John Deere tractor down the flight of stairs. His Tonka dozer was in his hands ready to drop when I rushed over. It was like a hostage situation as he held it up and me telling him no but why mommy, with a shit-eating grin on his face. He ultimately put it down. But God was it intense. Clipping nails over the toilet. The nail clipper hasn't fallen in the toilet yet, but the risk is always there. Do they actually fall neatly into a toilet-sized hole? Or is it just an empty gesture while you hear them ricocheting off the tiles, windows and ceiling like everyone else? Trusting my alarm to wake me up always feels like a gamble. I don't trust it, so I set 5 alarms. Please. How does snooze work? Be careful with that. If you have a bunch of alarms set, your alarms start to mean nothing because you always feel like you can fall back asleep for a little bit longer. Became an issue for me. Now I only set 1. Bitcoin. letting one go in my work slacks. I wear underwear and I don't think I could blow through them, but you never know. Try being a woman wearing white pants and suddenly realizing your period is starting a week early. You can go on home now. Marge. The office closed half an hour ago. Thanks, Michael. But you go ahead. I don't mind locking up. But you don't even have keys. Getting into a metal box moving at 120 km per hour and between hundreds of other metal boxes moving at more or less the same speed, containing other humans ready to be squished inside their box. This while constantly being distracted by big flashy ads, lights, signs, while knowing that only one person crazy enough to crash their metal box into mine could kill me, and trusting other people to not do that because a red colored light or a sign on a stick tells them not to. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.